Hello everybody, my name is Rolak and welcome back to Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, as an adult, we headed over to Kakariko Village to find that it was under siege by a evil shadow spirit thingy, whatever it was. She taught us the Nocturne of Shadow to enter the Shadow Temple, but as a young Link, we decided to go for a little bit of quest hunting. Got us a few more Skulltulas as well as a couple more heart pieces. And in this episode, we are going to be entering the well. Now, you might notice that it's full of water, and diving all the way down there obviously isn't going to do us much. So, what we need to do is actually head into the windmill. Here's going to be some crazy time travel stuff. So, the guru in the future said that a kid with an ocarina played a certain song that caused the windmill to go crazy and drain the well. Well, that kid was us. So, the way this works is that we learned the song in the future by the guy who was taught the song by us in the past, because we knew the song from the future. It's really confusing. I don't know how exactly that works, but it just does, so we're not going to really question it. Anyway, apparently the windmill draws power from the well somehow. I don't know exactly how it works, but with the windmill going extremely fast, the well quickly drains out. And the crew is freaking out. Go around, go around, go around. What? It's going way too fast. So let's go ahead and drop down. Now, you might notice that the music in this area just got a bit faster. Interesting thing. People have been playing a bunch of randomizers with Ocarina of Time. The randomizers randomize practically everything with item locations and whatnot. It also randomizes music, so whatever music that's playing in the windmill when you play the Song of Storms, it will also speed up, which I thought was pretty interesting. All right, so without any more dallying, okay, so that's not. Oh wait, whatever. Let's head into here. Welcome to the bottom of the well. This is our second mini dungeon. Technically, we could have gone in here the moment we obtained the Song of Storms, but I kind of want to wait for it. Come on, turn around. There you go. So yeah, we got a mini dungeon as the adult, and then we get a mini dungeon as a kid. Now, you might notice that it's just a dead end already. Well, let's see what the spirits have to say. I can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Look for the eye of truth. That's what they are saying. So, not everything in this place is as it seems. There are a bunch of hidden walls located around this little mini dungeon of sorts. There is a certain item that we need to find here, and we can technically leave once we obtain said item, but I don't really want to leave yet. Because there are quite a lot of things for us to collect here. There's a bunch of Skulltulas. That's it, really. There's a like over there. See, Gold Skulltula right there on the wall. Also flying around here is a giant green bubble. Ow. That we can just take down instantly and there'll be no big issue. So just over here, the water flowing out of this statue is flooding the entire floor. And, you know, you gotta play Zelda's a lullaby, so somehow by playing this song on this symbol causes the water to stop flowing for some reason. I don't know why exactly, but it just does. Alright, and with that, the entirety of the water has been emptied out in the upper floor, and practically the entire dungeon, if anything. So where we want to go exactly first is right back to the beginning. Specifically, jump down here, open up this chest. Here, I think there's just some bombs, yep. Alright, heading on in. I don't think there's anything special on the way towards this room, but I mean, there's a big Skulltula, but we'll just take him out in one hit. Yeah, there's nothing special in this little room. Alright, heading into here is probably one of the most creepiest Zelda enemies ever. It's a bunch of disembodied hands just lying around, so let's see what it is. Alright, so this thing. The dead hand. Watch out for its infinite hands. Aim for its head. This thing is... God fucking... No. This thing is creepy. So you gotta aim for its head once it leans down to bite you. Ah! Right, like that. So once you do a couple hits of it, it'll go back underground. Keep a distance from it while it does that, because it will hurt you if you do. Now, the only way to actually get it back up is to get captured by the hands again. He'll spawn somewhere else in the room. Let's go ahead and do a spin attack. About 3 or so hits. Probably a jump attack, and then just a normal hit will do him in. Ow. There you are. Now, we can attack the hands, but they will respawn eventually. So we just gotta wait for him to... There we go. Nothing else can work against him, so we're not gonna be bothered using that. Come on. No, you don't. Alright, let's end this. There we go. It's not right. It should not be in the Zelda game. This is something that appears in like a Silent Hill game or a Resident Evil game, if anything. It's highly disturbing. Anyway, opening this chest is not the dungeon map, nor the compass, but... the Lens of Truth. Set the C and press C to look through it. Mysterious things are hidden everywhere. Be sure to try to use it outside of the well. Seeing the truth will cost magic power, so press C again to stop using it. So yeah, the Lens of Truth. It is a special item that can be used both by Adult Link and Young Link. It's a toggle thing, practically. Ow. If we turn it on, it will start to drain magic. Get away, jeez. We turn it off simply by pressing C again. Now that we have the Lens of Truth, we can actually see some things that we couldn't see before. Practically lets us see either fake walls or invisible enemies. Like so. Now, evidently, we could just run through these walls with trial and error to try and find these little alcoves, but the lens just make everything a whole lot easier. There's a big room in there. We want to drop it here, because I think it actually be blown up. That leads down... Oh, actually, it's a chest. Nice. Could use that. Open up this. I believe this might be a small key. No, it's a bomb shoe, which is completely worthless. Bomb shoes are literally used for like 2 instances in the entire game. They're really just not that good of an item. Now, we really don't have to worry about the bubble that's flying around this area. We can just practically ignore him. Grab a couple more small keys. There is a trick to actually not wasting magic meter while the Lens of Truth are on. Apparently, if you play the Song of Storms while you have this... Wait. Apparently, if you play the Song of Storms while this is on, it won't drain. Let's see if that's true or not. Nope, that's a complete lie. Thanks, GameFAQs. Alright, now then, that's an area over there. God, we really need the map, or at least the compass. We can't get that. Actually, we can go around, I believe. Yes. Just right around here. Because even though we can see the hole, we can't actually jump through it for some reason. I don't know why. There's the compass. That's not useful without the map. Oh, God. Alright, where the hell is the map? First of all things. Is it at the bottom? Oh, I don't want to go into the bottom. Not yet, at least. I think it's the only place we can really go, to be honest. That's bored. Why is this barred up? The hell? That's weird. Okay, I think the map might be downstairs. That's a weird way of putting it, but that's probably the best way I could technically put it. There's a bad guy here. Come on. Alright, I believe this is just another small key. If not, I'm gonna be... There's just a bunch of junk in here. Just a bunch of useless junk. Also, I think there's a wall master here. Yep. I am aware, Navi. I am very aware. I'll just jump down here. Alright, now we're at the very, very bottom. Oh, dear God. There's a bunch of re-deads down here, which is going to be super annoying if we get caught by one. There's also a bunch of pots over here for some reason. If we play, I think the Song of Storms there, a fairy will pop up. An orb fairy, as I like to call them. Okay, there's some bombs over here, so we'll go ahead and blow that up. I just went the completely wrong way. Or we can just throw it over there. There we go. You might be wondering why there's bomb flowers there. Well, we can actually drop from various locations throughout the dungeon to the bottom of the dungeon. So if you get stuck back here, you can just use the bomb flowers if you don't have any bombs of your own. Not too sure if you can fall over there, though. Alright, there's one re-dead, so I think this is the dungeon map. It'd be weird if it wasn't. A lot less re-deads than I thought there would be. There we go. Alright. Fucking Christ. Don't do that! God damn it, that scared me. I don't know why I did, but it scared me. Probably because I thought I was going to jump. No, it hit it! Link! For Christ's sakes. God. Alright, what is over here? I think this is where a bunch of re-deads are. I'm not too sure, to be honest. It's just a bunch of grass. Yeah, no, that's just another area you can fall in through. Alright, so... Oh, now I know why the bars were there. Okay, so... There's a bunch of silver rupees here. Obviously, there's going to be a door for us to open. These hands we can actually climb onto. If I can climb on them. There we go. That's not at all creepy. Blue rupees there if we drop down from the middle of the dungeon. Just up here is another silver rupee. I think the last one's actually all the way up here, so we'll just climb up this ladder. I have to say, I do enjoy this sound, this music. It is extremely eerie. I think that's the right word. And it fits everything so well. It fits the whole dungeon super well. It's like a really well done song. All right, yeah, this is the area that I thought was... Whoa, okay. Definitely could use the lens. All right, so the bottom of the bell isn't a huge micro dungeon. Oh, okay, right. There's a few chests for us to collect. Aside from that, there's really not a whole lot else for us to gather here. There's actually a way we can go here. Oh, hello, chest. What do you have? Up the heart, thanks, I guess. It's got a lot of useless items, I guess. Go ahead and open this door. I believe this leads into... Yes, it does. All right, this guy right here. This is a Gibdo. This is just a reskinned re-dead. It doesn't do anything different from a re-dead, and it's just the same. It's like the exact same. Okay. There's a bunch of fire here. There's a bunch of torches we need to light, so I think we'll just go ahead and use Din's fire. Hopefully that'll reach the whole room. Yep. This is going to take forever, I assume, with all the little cutscenes there are. Hoping these crypts are going to spawn a bunch of keys. A few of them contain Gibdos, which is not at all great. Okay, there's a bunch of keys now. God damn it. Ow. Alright, you know what? Oh, wait. Oh! Right, they turn the fire keys if you use Din's fire. Right. I think that's pretty obvious. Cool thing is that you can actually set the Gibdos on fire, so that's pretty neat. Doesn't really do anything for them, but hey. Oh, God. These things are just super annoying. No, you get away. You get away. You get away. There we go. Nope. There we go. Last one right here. There we go. Okay, now we just need to take care of the Gibdo, and then we can actually explore this area a bit. Alright, so I want to bring something up. So the Gyptos are obviously like mummies, right? Like they're, you know, actually dead people. The Re-Deads, there's a small key in here by the way. The Re-Deads aren't actually dead people. They're reanimated clay figures. I think that's what they are. Like a lot of people, when the game launched and people got to the adult timeline, a lot of people thought that a bunch of people in Hyrule in the market were just dead and they turned into Re-Deads. Well, the Re-Deads aren't technically zombies. They're just clay statues, I think, or they're made out of clay, and they were reanimated by Ganondorf or something like that. I don't know. They are zombies in later games like Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. But in this game, they're not really zombies. You could call them zombies? I don't know. Zeltic made a video about that recently, actually, that I kind of want to look at. But I think they're still just clay figures. I'm not too sure, though. It has been a while. More Deku Nuts. I mean, we're obviously here just for the Skulltulas. We'll just collect all the chests there are first, then we'll head onward. Is there an area down here? No, it's just a pot containing bombs. Great. There's a big bubble floating around. He's just a buddy, really. Alright, going through here. Alright, there's a couple locked doors here, obviously, so we're going to need some keys. Let's go ahead and open this one. Is this the one? Yes, it is. Okay, this one definitely need the lens for this room because there's a bunch of pits that we cannot... Yeah, that's a Beamos. Let's go ahead and toss a bomb. Hopefully it'll destroy it. Yes, it did. I think that's the first time we've actually destroyed a Beamos on camera. Alright, so there's a bunch of pits, so I obviously use the lens for this little area. This is just a useless blue rupee, which is fantastic. Why are the... I did not want to fall back down. What is with the, no! Bastard! Well, there goes my shield. And it's the first time we've actually seen the shield go away. Oh, nope, and he's gonna suck me up again. Whoa! What the fuck? Stop. There, okay. Give me back my shield, you bastard. There we go. Alright. With that little embarrassment out of the way, I'm still gonna equip this. Alright, Skulltula here. Gonna need you. That's not the only gold Skulltula in this entire dungeon, is there? No, there's like a few rooms we haven't even explored yet. Alright. This, I think it's just, yeah, another blue rupee that's completely useless. We'll backtrack all the way back. Knew that there were going to be more in here. So yeah, like, just super annoying. If they get your shield or tunic, you can just kill them and they'll spit it back out. If you lose the shield, then you're going to have to buy a new one. If you lose the tunic, you're definitely going to have to buy a new one. Those things cost a lot, so don't lose them. Alright, we're almost done with this area. We just need a couple more rooms to unlock. Those rooms in particular are in this big room right here. This one over here. There is a wall master, but I'm going to completely ignore it because it's kind of not being... Why is there just a Deku Baba here? Oh, there's also phantom pots. Okay. Did it drop a red rupee? Well, the pots did. Okay. So go ahead and kill this one. Got the gold Skulltula there. Oh, wait, there. I missed a chest. Crap. Oh, right. That's in the room with the... Right. God damn it. Alright, we missed one chest, so it's on the way back, so we'll just go ahead and grab it when we're on our way out of here. This last locked door over here contains pretty much the exact same room. Well, almost the exact same. Whoa! My mistake. It is not the exact same room. As there are keys just floating on nothing, it would seem. Is there one over here? Yeah, they're just hanging on nothing. That's weird. Okay. Visible platforms. Go ahead and take this guy. It is invisible, so we can just take off the Lens of Truth without falling down, so that's super handy. Alright, and I believe that is the last gold skeleton in the dungeon. Yes, it is. We are at 79 total, which is fantastic. And that's pretty much the dungeon completely done. There was the one tiny little chest that we did miss in, like, the first room. Well, it was the room where we got the Lens of Truth. We can just head back there real quick, and then we can warp out of here. There is one last thing I want to show off before we head back to our adult self to go into the Shadow Temple. That should be really handy because we could actually use that boost. You are a nuisance, sir, and I'm... Hurry up, come on. Spin around. Come on. Don't you shake your head at me. I think... Can we warp out of here? I don't think we... There are certain areas that you can't warp out of with the warp song, so I'm not too sure if we can actually warp outside of the dungeon. Alright, in this room, using the Lens of Truth, there's an invisible chest right here. We can actually open it without using the lens. Is a huge rupee. Fantastic. So glad we went all the way back to grab that. Okay, can we warp out of here? Because I kind of want to. Please tell me we can warp out of here. Okay, we good. We can't, thank God. Because I don't want to go through that. Alright. So, before we head back to being an adult, there is one last thing we can do with the Lens of Truth now in our inventory. It's a little minigame that we can play in the castle town. Might have glossed over it once before. I think it can only be played at night. It was when I was herding the dog over to the owner that we entered it. So I'll just go ahead and play that. Also, interesting thing about the market, it's just one big picture with models placed on top of it, which I thought was really cool because, like there's obviously, like, boundaries and stuff, but it's just one big picture. I don't know exactly the whole details about it. You can check out Boundary Brick because I think he goes into detail about that. Anyway, this is the treasure box shop. Open the chest and surprise. If you find a key inside, you'll be able to advance. Left or right, try your luck. 10 rupees to play. Do you want to try it? Sure thing. Alright, so... Go ahead and lock our dog out. So, in this game, if you don't have the Lens of Truth, it's pretty much a 50-50 on what you want to... what you need to grab. With the Lens of Truth equipped, however, you can just spot what chest you need to open. We could have technically done this the first time we were actually in the market, but it would have taken probably forever, to be perfectly honest, because if you want to take a 50-50 every time, there are like 8 rooms in this thing, by the way, so it's going to take forever if you want to do it that way. At the end of the whole area, it is really worth it, though, so if you somehow do manage to just randomly guess it all the way through, then props to you. That's amazing. Right here. Now, they're all random. They're all completely random every time you go through it, so there's no real point in watching mine and trying to do the same thing. And in this one, with using the Lens of Truth, we can also see through it. Oddly enough, this is the only time you can actually see through chests with the Lens of Truth. Picking this up gets us a piece of hearts. We completed our maximum heart containers, giving us 17 total hearts in total. Yeah, I said the same thing twice. Good job, me. Alright, and with that, we've completed a whole nother heart container. Collected a few more Skeletolas in our time as a child again. So, in the next episode of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we are going to be heading into the Shadow Temple. As soon as I enter, I'm going to see you guys then.